Hey guys, it's Jacob Roach with Martana Construction. Today I'm coming to you from a charity project we're working on. We're working with two charities here, the Do Good for Erin Foundation and Friends of Yates. So this home is going to be a wonderful home. It's going to house a bunch of women recovering from domestic abuse. Couldn't be happier to be a part of this project. But I wanted to show you some of the detail that comes in planning and careful construction when reconfiguring one of these old, early 1900s homes. So follow me and I'll show you a couple of things. So in this home, we had to update the home with forced central air. You're going to see lots of air vents around here. And we've got a couple air returns. We've got some supplies over here on the other end of the room. And in doing that, we actually had to cut up a lot of this old historic flooring. And this old historic flooring is still 3/4 inch flooring. So what we've done here is we've cut up what we've needed to and put in large structural pieces of modern plywood subfloor. So we've added some bracing underneath all of these patches to make sure it's super secure. We are able to route all of our HVAC and maybe our plumbing that needed to be done, and we spliced back in with the same subfloor. So new finished flooring is going to float right over this and it'll be seamless. You'll never know we had this patch here. It'll finish out flawless. Another piece of the careful planning has to do with these room layouts. So this bedroom was actually once much larger and we had a strange nook on the other side of this wall. We actually moved this wall a little bit and got rid of a large closet that was in this room. As you can see again with the subfloor, we actually tore all of the subfloor up in this room because it had been damaged. You can see here where we spliced in with this original wall, and we stayed off this wall so we didn't mess with any of this framing and spliced in our subfloor here. Again, we needed to get in our supply run and our air returns, so we were cutting this floor up anyways, and we needed to do what was best for the house, and that was just take up all of the subfloor and replace it. The other side of this wall, we were able to move this thing back and gain a little extra space in here. This area before was really useless and not really able to be utilized functionally for anything at all. We were able to move this wall. We put in a window here, it matches egress. So if this wanted to be a guest bedroom, we gained that functionality. So through careful planning and design, we were able to frame in these new walls with the right dimensions, dropping in furniture and bed, making sure this area was comfortable if that's what this room can be used for. Through careful architect design and planning, you can gain a lot of functionality out of these old homes, and it's for whatever use you need it for. If that's a larger family room, larger kitchen, whatever that is, make sure you take the time before the project to plan out these rooms. And you're always going to run into a curveball, especially the older the home this is. If reframing these rooms means the right thing to do is completely ripping up the subfloor, that's what you got to do. Let's make this house last for another 100 years. Stay tuned, follow along with this project. I can't wait to show you the finished results.